Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long was 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Boys Bros 1975.
This is Toobin. I'm running it on my A500 Mini. It was released by Domark in 1989 across all the usual suspects. The Amiga, the Atari ST, the Spectrum, the Amstrad, and the Commodore, and the MSX, I believe. I have gameplays of the Spectrum version and the quite cool, and the Commodore 64 version, and they both play alright. They both play alright. I think I actually have a comparison video. I remember this back in the day in the magazines, but never got to play the arcade game until, so I got a gameplay of that as well, but I think I played it in the Midway collection, or one of the Midway collections, which gives you a hint as to who makes this arcade game. Well, it's kind of a joint Atari and Midway release, and basically it's a 1 or 2 player simultaneous down the screen scrolling racer, avoiding obstacles. I don't know, it's kind of a unique one in the sense that Toobin apostrophe, the title comes from the fact that you and your mate, it's Biff and Jeff, hence the fact it's 1 or 2, simultaneous 2 player, are in inner tubes, and you have to go down basically a water slalom, avoiding a shitload of obstacles and going through gates that will net you points, throwing beer cans at your enemies to, well, take them out. Obstacles include snakes, hippos, alligators, rednecks who are shooting at you. It's okay, the speech is kind of cool. It's insane. It is 2 player because look, top left, top right, you have point systems through both people. I'm obviously going to play it single player. So, like I said, I played the arcade, I played the Spectrum, I played the Commodore. By no means perfect ports, but they are kind of fun and they got decent reviews back in the day. So, let's get into this. So, fire. I've not actually tried this yet, so that's me. Okay, that's weird. Forwards is backwards, backwards is forwards. That's a gate, and that's an obstacle. And then obviously trees crash into the water. Why is forwards backwards and backwards forwards? That's weird. Oh, there you go, I got one. That's weird. I don't remember it being like that on the Spectrum, or maybe it was. I don't know. I don't know how many things you have to go. Shit, look, those are like, I don't know, the landmines or something? Sounds a bit extreme, but they disappear and reappear. It's nice graphics, it's nice and colourful. It's very reminiscent of the old shit, the arcade. My credits are at the top of the screen. Far to continue, 3 lives per credit. You are not going to see much of this. Gator means leg it. Just leg it. Oh, shit. These controls are horrible. I mean, I know I guess it's trying to replicate being on water, but it's an arcade game which wants all your parents' money. I don't know how many gates I can miss, but have I got a time limit? No. Multiple paths. I can't do. I'm in a rip current, I think. That's why I can't do anything. Then the music changes. But yeah, so I don't, it's an arcade game, so it wants your money and shit like that. But I don't really need you to replicate, how it controls to be on water quite so accurately. And I don't remember the controls being quite... I'm stuck. That's rocks. Stuck. Oh. Yeah. Quite as stiff on the Spectrum version. How am I supposed to get around that? I mean, it looks the part, and as always, it plays well. Untighter, that's the worst descriptive term I've ever used in the arcade version. But if you like the arcade, there is a NES version and a Game Boy version. They're not done by, well, it was Domark, but also Tengen, I don't know. So maybe they are. That's beer cans. They are, oh shit, useful. Well, having said that, your aim is all kinds of piss. That's, I don't even know what that is. There is a level of memorization to it with these paths, because some will give you straight into piles of rocks, piles of trees, snakes. I'm in a riptide again. I'm guessing that's what it is. Then hippos and shit. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the arcade, but these controls are awful, which is the same because graphically, you know, as conversions go, this is quite nice. I am liking that. Oh, no. See, look at this. Oh yeah, there's mosquitoes. Did I mention there were mosquitoes? I forgot to mention there were mosquitoes. How do I... See, look how much shit is going on. How do I... Right, you got to hold... I don't know what you got to hold. You got to basically not go forward when you see those, because you can't shoot them. You can only shoot the guys at the side, like that, but it doesn't kill him. The track, that's probably too strong a descriptive term for what it is, but you get stuck on everything. Like I said, if Toobin in the arcade, see, look, I mean, you should have gone left there, was your thing. I am not backing up for the beach ball. I'm sure it might give me a massive amount of points, but yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you like this in the arcade, then I guess you would have been happy that you had a port that looked like it, but this is brutal. Look, see me? I was pissing away from him. This is harder than the arcade. I know this because I've played the arcade quite a lot on the Midway collection, because I love the Midway collection. So I have all 3 of them on my, we're in a current type, whatever it is, my OG Xbox. Fuck it. I think, oh, lava, not in a fucking bath, Dave. I think you've got to go through a gate to get rid of the gator. Oh, what the fuck? We're in hell. We are actually in hell. Okay, that's trippy as fuck, but not in a good way. I can't remember this in the arcade. It has been a while. That's a fucking pillbox. Did you see that? That was a fucking pillbox. Controls. The controls ruin this. I mean, it's not a particularly easy arcade game, but it's definitely easier than this. But these controls are awful. Plus, again, it's been ages since I played it on the Spectrum and the Commodore, but I don't remember your controls being in reverse. I can only think that they are in reverse because pressing backwards to go forwards is supposed to simulate, you know. It is a cool title screen, and I do like the music. Simulate how you would paddle if you were in a tube. Right, let's go. Right, see, now backwards, yep, to go forwards. That's the only thing I can think it is. Oh Christ, that was lucky. That's also the other thing about this game. There's such a massive element, even if you memorise the tits out of the courses, there's such a massive, you know, element of chance. We need to go through... Yes. So, oh, shies and balls. You've got to go, as I thought you did, and I thought correctly. Use your invulnerability wisely, I mean that. Yeah, you've got to go for gates. Oh. I want to say this must be well loads of fun playing it 2-player, but I could just think it would just be too hectic, and you're just going to constantly get in each other's way, knock each other around, and basically hit all kinds of shit in the water and die a lot. Yep, so there we go. I can't remember. I think, are the courses, do they just run concurrently? Fuck it. We don't want to go there. Is that booze? I don't know who it is. I see, I'm starting to get confused on what I can actually not just touch but pick up and use for myself. Is that booze? That looks like cigarettes. Because, you know, it's the 80s. Kids could smoke back then and no one gave a shit. Kids could go to the local corner shop and buy cigarettes for their mum, and they just have to take like a note saying, you know, buying these for my mum. Call her if you've got any problems. You know, before Nanny State came in and fucking decided it had to run every aspect of your life, because you simply can't be trusted to do it yourself. Otherwise known as the left. Oh, I'm pretty sure that is a Riptide or Current or whatever. Or maybe I'm just knackered. Or drunk. Because, you know, see how many cans of booze he's been picking up. You wouldn't be able to make this now, would you? All fucking, you know, nature groups go mental and saying, look, it encourages people to throw the rubbish into rivers. No, it doesn't. It's a fucking video game. Hey, didn't Peter go after Mario once for one of his, like, you know, animal suits or whatever they're called? No idea how I did that. Oh! So all in all, there is no natural flow then. Yeah, all in all, if you liked. So I don't need to constantly keep pressing forward. It's good to know. I can stop if I want. I'm wondering if that's just this version. But yeah, if you like Toobin in the arcades, all three of you, I don't think it was massively popular in this country, but obviously everything got ported back then, didn't it? Because everyone wanted an arcade hit, like Commando after Elite. And see that I was shot by one of the rednecks. I'm assuming that's what they are. Right. Oh. And then when you got someone like, you know, one of the gators chasing after you and you need to go through a gate, you literally get snagged on a hair floating in the water. Oh, it's going to go red again. Is it going to go red again? Sorry you're not going to see anymore, although I don't think it, like I said, I'm pretty sure it's not split up into levels. It just all runs concurrently. Yeah, so what's the deal with that? I guess, I don't know if it had some sort of special, oh, see that fucking pillbox, they're pillboxes. Yeah, I don't know if it had some sort of special control in the arcades. Run, swim. You know, I wouldn't have thought it was a trackball. Like I said, I never saw it in the arcades. Like, oh fuck. Ew. No. I'm stuck. Jesus, this game is, the controls are shite. And the game is too hard for its own good. Like I said, if you like the arcade, you probably would have liked it because you got to play it on your system at home. And it looks the part. It really does look the part, but reverse controls, the fact that you get stuck on everything, there's too much to avoid, and the screen is far more cramped in the arcade. Renders it, to me at least, somewhat unplayable, but your mileage may vary. Anyways, always thank you very much for watching. I'd love to know what you think, and I'll see you later.